Well, everybody, Leeds won, Plymouth won, dejected, crap in that second half in particular, dominant in the first, and just such a shame. I don't even know what you put it down to be honest, but just stepped off the gas in that second half. Leeds just stepped off, didn't they, Dad?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on, Connor, down there. I mean, the only time we've lost this season is we've lost to ourselves, haven't we? Time and time again.
Yeah, stepped off second half, and it was similar to Norwich as well. It was similar to Norwich, and unfortunately by that point it was it's very similar towards the end of us playing Coventry, Rotherham, and I think this is a little bit of the issue Leeds have. It's the fact that they get into complacent mode, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the fact that they get into this complacent mode where they think to themselves, it's done, it's home and hosed. And it's not, it never is.
Well, as soon as that second half started, you could see it, foot completely off the gas. The psychology was all wrong. I just don't know. It's really, really annoying because certainly based on that first half, it should have been 3 or 4 goals.
Completely dominant, yeah. Completely dominant, and
now we've got a replay, haven't we, down there?
Yeah.
When we least expect it, Ipswich go out today. I mean, really, for me, there was only 2 results from that game today, a win or a loss, and it's the worst scenario for us.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was not a good scenario, that, for Leeds whatsoever. Going back down all the way to Plymouth, you've got to take the distance into consideration as well, which is 5, 6, 7 hours.
What about the positives though, Connor?
Don't know, is there any?
Well, I don't know why I asked that question. Maybe not.
Hold on. No, for me it was one of those games that Leeds just had to win.
Well, the positive is, I think, the fact that we've got another game coming up. It's not too far away. It's what really counts for us. It's the league. That's Friday. There's no reason why we shouldn't be going down to the southwest and getting some kind of result. So this is out of the way. Let's look forward to that.
Yeah, I think when you're looking at the performers today, I mean, Willie Gnonto in particular, just not good enough.
Not to deceive on almost every level.
Yeah, just not good enough today. You've got an opportunity to put in, a 90-minute performance of which you're going to be, the standout talent on the pitch. Ability-wise, you're probably looking at him and thinking, you're the best player on the pitch. He was woeful today. Wasn't really involved in the game. Perot again.
Yeah,
Perot again, just absolutely absent from the game, just peronymous, as we say on the channel a lot, and
maybe looking at positives, thinking about it. I suppose Jadon Anthony. He's been the one positive today. I mean, Rodent didn't put a foot wrong. Ampadu again didn't put a foot wrong. But it was good to see Anthony getting that goal, wasn't it? It was a cracking goal. That's going to be good for his confidence. I think really he was the best player for us in the first half.
Yeah, he was.
He's got to be our best player of the game, hasn't it? Because that second half was a non-event.
I think the only issue is, when you're looking at Coventry, and you're looking at Rotherham and games like that, and you're thinking it's just that drop off.
Yeah, it is against the lesser teams.
Yeah, it's the drop off and it's the complacency factor, and that's what I worry about sometimes. And I'm not saying that's going to feed into our domestic campaign, but I think the worry is it's like, it's not like you're blowing teams away.
No.
Preston, Norwich, you're not blowing teams away, and I think that's just a slight worry with it all. It's when Leeds seem to go 1-0 up or 2-0 up, that second half, there's always a mass drop-off. We saw it midweek.
It happened against Norwich, that 15-20 minute period, exactly the same. Except this was for 45-50 minutes.
Yeah.
I suppose, again, looking at the positives, we've got Anthony. The positives are, this is a cup game, and we've had another blip where the complacency's been there. Let's just hope that blip doesn't arise again in the league game on Friday night.
Yeah, and that's
happened now and not in a league game.
And I think that's the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is the fact that they've got a chance, Leeds United, to go into the top 2. It'll be the first time, won't it?
It will be, yeah.
First time
get a win on Friday, we're in the top 2.
First time we've ventured into that top 2 this season, and that'll be massive mentally as well for this side. But yeah, there's absolutely no doubt about it. That's got to be a win. But I just think there's still I still think there's a lot of work to do with this team, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you might disagree, but
no, there's still a lot of work to do. But also remember, Connor, we've had 5 games on the bounce with the win, which was the first for us as a club in a calendar year, which is great. It'd be nice to extend that to 6 today. But still, we've not lost.
No,
I know. I said right at the start, really, the draw was the worst case scenario out of the 3 results we could have had, but we've not lost. The players should still feel really positive about what they can achieve. And, let's just put this behind us. We've got to replay. We'll take that on the chin. Now we'll forget about it and think about Bristol on Friday.
What did you think of the fullbacks inclusion today? Obviously we had Byram in there. It looks like he was at fault for their goal. Sat at Shackleton as well. I thought
Byram was okay. He never really pulls up trees. He does a steady job, doesn't he? I thought Shackleton did okay. I mean, let's be honest. We didn't lose the game, but we beat ourselves.
I know, but
Plymouth, was it?
I know, but
nobody turned up really, Con, did they?
But you've got to. If you 1-0 up, you're 1-0 up against them, 15th in the division, you've got to see that out.
Of course you have.
You've got to see that out. It's like, it's all. It is all and good seeing the positives and stuff, but how we positive? If we'd have lost to Plymouth in the league, we'd all be raging.
Yeah, we would.
Oh, we're drawn.
Drawing to Plymouth in the league.
Drawing to Plymouth. So it's not like for me, it's not just like this positive look at things that we've drawn this game. It's a little bit of a. For me, it's a look into how some of the season's gone. Rotherham, as I keep mentioning, Coventry. It's this complacency they have, and it's happened again. It's that complacent look.
What's frustrating and maybe a touch concerning, because he is a good coach, as Farke. He must be seeing this. It's something that's repeated itself. It's happened maybe 7 or 8 times this season now, where we've just gone within ourselves and we've ended up not pulling a result out of the game.
Yeah.
So he must be seeing this, Connor. He's got to be seeing it, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got to be. There's got to be. So, in his opinion, there's got to be a bit of a lacklustre sort of second half. I mean, we're seeing it like pretty frequently now, and I think that's what I'm. I think there's got to be a look at that, and there's got to be a look at against the 15th place side. I think there's got to be a look at how sort of much they dropped off and the energy levels. The energy levels, and
then you might argue, well, maybe he should be resting more players, because he played pretty much a full strength team today, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 players that came in.
Yeah.
So maybe that's down to him as well. Maybe the players do need a little bit of a break. He should have maybe had a few different options in today. I don't know, but he's got to be seeing what we're seeing, and he needs to come up with a solution.
Yeah, I mean, it's even when you've seen Perot absolutely anonymous in the game, and you're bringing Bamford on the 82nd minute. You're bringing Joseph then on
the 87th minute.
His substitutions are absolutely shocking. They are shocking.
I can't see what kind of impact Joseph's going to make in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Nah.
Well, the team's clearly
Offbeat, yeah.
It seems to be a desperate move. I don't know. Maybe he's been lucky so far. I don't think so. I still believe in Farke.
Yeah.
But he's not the 100% coach.
No, he's not.
I think he needs to look at himself. And there seems to be a common denominator here, Connor, for me. It's this complacency thing. Leeds are beating themselves. Yeah. Other teams are not scoring points against us or winning games. We're losing games. You've got to be able to see that and turn it around.
When you're that dominant, in the first half, surely you see that game. I mean, in the first half, it was almost like piss-takey at points. Yeah. It's like they're just not on our level. Yeah. And Leeds get to the end of the game and they find themselves drawing it. And there's been too many occasions like that where complacency's kicked in. We've got to start managing games better when we're winning. I mean, we did it against Norwich, of course we did, but it was still, even against Norwich, we're still on that sort of point, aren't we, where it just feels like a cross ball comes in. Leeds are going to start panicking. So, listen, overall, not good. Not good whatsoever, but there's got to be, they've got to go to Bristol City again and turn this round. That was a shocking result, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Bristol's next up, Colin. That's what's important to us over the season.
Yeah.
It would have been great today to get a really nice result. We were predicting good things. right at the start of the day, weren't we? Didn't
Yeah.
quite work out that way. But now we've got a real chance to put it right. But he needs to learn from this.
He does. He needs to start learning.
Very quickly.
He needs to start learning big time that I don't know whether or not it's substitutions, whether or not it's systems, whether or not it's half-time team talks. We can't keep being complacent in games like this. As I say, we've not been unbelievable in the past 2 to 3 weeks. We really haven't. The last time we were unbelievable was Ipswich, really, relatively.
Yes.
But they've got to start, you know, if they're 1-0 up or if they're 2-1 up, they've got to start being better at managing games.
Right.
So that's got to improve. The manager's got to learn. The players have got to learn. Guys, let us know what you think in the comment section below. And we'll see you in a bit.